Prioritize your financial needs first. Start with saving, spend the rest. Not spend the rest, look for savings. And then encourage everybody to be independent. I love these kind of talks. And like I was telling the organizers, I would love to keep talking with the youth, because if we are able to encourage everybody to be independent, how far would we go? I'm sure right now, hata mkipatana na mimi, nobody will tell me, Terry, give me, because they know I have encouraged you. And that is how we need to be bold enough to tell people. By the way, I tell people, don't borrow me money, or I don't lend people money. And it's at a full stop. I'm not going to explain why. Because we've all been given gifts, we've been given brains, we've been given hands, legs, even those without, they know how to use it. So encourage people to be independent. Offer solutions, not money. Do not give people the fish. Show them how to fish. If you are in business, mtu akuja akuombe, mwambie kuja, tafuta client wa events. I will make sure you work for your money. Eliminate the cycle by personally investing to secure your desired future. Investing is very easy. Put your mind in it and take the action. So it's non-negotiable. Just do your investing. Whether it is in a money market, wherever, and ultimately real estate. Because real estate is in Kenya is the best giving returns. And just a brief, what is an investment? It's just something that, an asset that generates you income. So if it doesn't generate you income, it is not an investment. And it has these characteristics. It has a degree of risk. So anything that has no risk is not an investment. If it doesn't give you more income, it's not an investment. Because an asset like a motor vehicle, it's a depreciating asset. It is not an investment because its initial value does not increase with time. So if you buy a vehicle, because it's an asset, remember it is not an investment. I'll move in a bit fast. So when we are talking about real estate, I told you that's my specialty, that's my passion. Real estate is about land, buildings, property. All this is what we call real estate. So when I'm talking about real estate, I'm either talking of either residential, commercial, industrial, the vacant land. And real estate, it now involves the ownership of all that was we called real estate. And just a few interesting facts is that saving is not an investment. When you put your money in the bank, if you look at if it will even grow, it doesn't grow unless it's a fixed account. But take this money at a money market, it gives you an extra 10 shilling, 20 shilling, 1,000, 10,000. At least your money is growing. And then don't invest in something you don't understand. In as much as I'm telling you land, please understand what is land. Where is it people are buying? It is not just buying, because you may buy a place and doesn't give you good returns based on the location or even what you wanted to do. So first understand about it. And remember, even if you're ignorant, one, it's very expensive. And you'll just be wasting a lot of your time. And then interest rates you get in the bank, cash deposits, they'll never beat inflation. And inflation is, just that talk you hear people us talking about, or you seeing the prices of things moving. I think maybe the deficit is always growing. People say there'll be a real estate bubble. I doubt. We are all buying. In 1915, Andrew said 90% of all millionaires are becoming through real estate. Look at all those people who have money. Wote wako na real estate. Sijasikia mtu akisema sina nyumba yangu. Even akina Bill Gates, all those people, all of them at least have real estate. Join this group. Be a landowner. Become the next billionaire. And what are the benefits of real estate? We have creation of passive income. When you have rent, every month you are assured of some money. Even if you don't have rent, make sure you're using your land well. Lease it out to somebody else. It's better to have 10,000 per month than zero. Plant trees. Look for something to do with these properties you buy. You're able to diversify investment portfolios. You're able to build generational wealth. Do not wait to be built for by your parents. If your parents have property, please don't lie back. They may not die very soon when we don't want them to die. Like me, I'll tell you I've not inherited. But the day I inherit, itaongeza kwa the bag. So just work for yours. Even them they did. And even if they inherited, wamejaribu kuongeza. We are seeing so many people sitting back and saying, hey, sisi tuko, wewe uko na nini? Do not sit back and wait for them. Build your own generational wealth. Don't be those people who ask, where was my grandfather when people are buying land? There is land in Nanyuki. There is land everywhere in the country. Go and buy. Hata watoto wako wanasema my grandfather, my grandmother. You will be able to have steady income after retirement. Let me tell you, ukifikisha 60. Do you know most of the people, your thinking capacity goes down. Ndio unaonanga mtu alikuwa na biashara, you go to a certain biashara and you're like, what is this mzee doing here? Because your thinking capacity sasa imeanza kwenda. So you're not able to be more innovative. Now that you're innovative, you're able to create more money. And with that now, 60 unafanya nini ukikimbishana na vijana? Ati as you applying for a job, or you looking for tender or doing events, hata mimi niko hapo. I should be the one saying, my child, yeah, go. Because me, I'm sitting back. Instead of being actively involved. The rate of appreciation for real estate is phenomenal. A place, for those who know Thika Road, hapo TRM, there are those flats that are there. In 2015, a plot was going for 2 million. As we speak, there's somebody selling for 62 million. What has that person done with that property? Just waiting. Aliweka tu akajinyima. Now, think of other people who just here. Look at even this area. The people who initially bought, how much did they buy at? And how much is it now being sold? The rate of appreciation is enormous. You also are able to create self-employment. When you are even doing farming, because land is a factor of production, are you able to employ yourself? You don't need to be employed. And I'm glad that all of you have businesses. Instead of renting out those spaces, ensure it is your space. You save a lot. You're able to do so much. And I would say, just come to my office. People think for you to build something, you have to have all the money. For those who've been in the office, there are few of you who've been to my office. Haijaisha, as in there's a place haijaisha, and I'm using. I don't have to go all to pay rent because I have the space. So look at how you can own this space to reduce your costs. And remember, you can also even rent out to somebody else. You can co-share. Like what is happening here. This person should be earning some good money because they're able to utilize it in various ways. And emotional satisfaction. Is there anyone who has some land somewhere? Ile siku you told your parents or even you how you felt. Gosh, your parent anakuja anaanza kwa mtoto wangu atalinunua. Everybody knows that you have some property. And hiyo siku ndio people just look at you, they're like, wow. Wow, even you feel you've achieved something. Can we all strive to have emotional satisfaction based on the decisions we have made? And inflation, loan security, you're able to get loans. And lastly, you're able to eliminate black tax. If you don't do it yourself, it will be a cycle. Avoid your children taking care of you. If right now you are unable to go to work, you don't have a source of income, and people have now to take care of you. But if you had your properties, you had your land, watauza at least maisha iendelee. Do not burden other people when you had an opportunity to work, or you had an opportunity to invest. And remember, as Napoleon Hill says, there are no limitations to the mind except those we acknowledge. Both poverty and riches are the offspring of thought. Ukisema I will not manage, just know you'll not manage. If you start saying real estate is expensive, it is expensive. But look at it. Even boda people have gotten. And how much do boda people get? At times it even doesn't go to 1,000 per day. But they wanaungana hivi and they've been able to buy estates. They've been able to build even just that small amount. Money makes money. So, but where are you putting your thoughts? Are you waking up in the past or are you waking up in the present? Saying, I will not manage. Real estate is for the old. What other limitations do people put? I don't have the education. I've not gotten inheritance. Leave all those. How do you ensure that you're owning these properties? By how you're encouraging yourself. And just a quick one on how to own to buy the land so that you don't lose out. For me, I'm saying as Property Hall Investment Limited, we are going to eliminate fraud. Real estate, juu watu wameona it is very, very lucrative, hapo ndio wanajaribu to take advantage of people. But as Property Hall Investment Limited, I'm educating people, I'm mentoring people, I'm ensuring that I will never have a situation whereby people are saying they lost money through me. But when you follow this, you are assured that you are going to have a successful purchase. Identify the land, enda kwa shamba, or get somebody else to go on your behalf. Check the status. You only need a PIN, the ID, and the copy title. Take it to the land registry, do a search. Once you're able to identify that, tafadhali visit the land or send somebody and ask the neighbor. If you go to church, enda kanisa, when people have been told who are the new people, you are the first person to say, I'm there, and you say, I am soon going to be your neighbor because I'm buying the next plot. Hey, if it is a fake, people will come and tell you it is fake. So interact with these people. If that's a place you want to buy, all those people are your neighbors. Go telling everybody. Those are the, those people who unapatanga wao wazee wako kwa shops sitting there. They know so much. Talk with them, wasalimie, hold a conversation. They'll tell you about that piece of land. Then after that, you do the negotiation with the seller or the seller representative. If land is going for 1.2, ongea uone kama inaenza enda 1.1, just negotiate. And then after that, an agreement through the lawyers is drafted and you sign. Then check about the payment of land rates. And then with that now, once you accept the sales terms, you now, in most cases, it's a 10% down payment, and then the land transfer process starts, whereby you get to the board, the land control board. They agree whether the owner should sell and all that, and then from there, once it's agreed, you pay stamp duty, 4% for Nairobi or urban areas, 2% for the rural areas, and then after that, actual land transfer at the lands ministry. Right now, Nairobi is digitalized. Other areas are not digitalized, but they are doing a good job. And remember, diligence is the mother of good luck. So if you don't do due diligence, useme ni vile namjua, haukufanya your due diligence. It is you who is going to take that responsibility at the end of the day. And the kind of mistakes to avoid when you are investing in real estate is taking shortcuts. That's one we've discussed. Then lack of a clear investment strategy. Watu wanaenda Malindi, unaanza kukimbia Malindi. You don't know Malindi. You don't know anything of Malindi. You will never go back to Malindi. Then now, what were you buying the land for? So you'll always be saying, hata nilinunua shamba ingine huko sijui Malindi hata hainisaidi. Have an investment strategy. You want to do residential. Where do you want to stay? Look for that location. You want to do commercial. Look for a property based on your strategy. Just not buying. If it's under speculation, do not buy a place where zifika. Then you need to have a proper estimation of incidental costs, which involves the stamp duty, the lawyer fee, so that pia you don't go beyond your means and are not able to acquire the property. Then trusting anyone without doing background checks, that is the diligence we are talking about, and also not seeking professional advice. Professional advice, just, you know, even as you're buying this land, what can it do? So that you don't buy and it doesn't assist you in anything. Then what I can tell people, your investment journey begins now. And now is not tomorrow. For others, ishaanza, but you can start your journey now. When we free ourselves from the constraints of ordinary goals and uninformed scoffers, we will find ourselves roaring off the face of the earth. And this is true. In your mind, remember, money makes money. Answer your journey. Do not talk of tomorrow. Oh, I will buy tomorrow. Yet you had the funds today. Every day, make that informed decision. And like I was talking about me and mentorship, I love mentoring the young people, because if we do it right when we are young, when we are old, tutakuwa tunapatana huko ma 5-star, ma Hawaii, ma Dubai. Even Dubai itakuwa loko sasa. We are not going to do such kind. And we are not going to meet, as we are even saying that now the bill tunashare. I'm like, the bill, I've paid everything. And it's in a 5-star. As we go out to enjoy ourselves. I tell people, don't look at lazima you pate 20 million to be able to invest. Start small, build up, and you'll eventually complete the journey. It was a great pleasure talking to you, and I know you're going to be the next, not millionaire, billionaire. Affirm yourself. You are the next billionaire. And as I'm taking coffee in those good areas, pass by and say hi, because you'll also be taking from the same area. So thank you very much, and this is a very good initiative that you're doing, and God bless you.